Icon has the scan tools and OEM repair information software you need to diagnose and repair like a master technician. Includes access to secure gateway and comprehensive vehicle coverage to diagnose with topology mapping.
All right, so we back up in here. I don't know what happened, man. My internet connection went out or something. Can you and me mod? What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, YouTube started hating on me, y'all. I don't know what happened. YouTube was hating. Just jumped me out for some reason. Damn, I only got 3 people now. I had like what? Like 60 or 70 before he left. Everybody said Star trying to shut down the disappointment check. It might be what it is. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna rewatch because I gotta rewatch because to do my recap, I want to make sure I got everything together. So I always watch it at least twice before I do the recap. Damn, them folks done took my viewers away. Probably ain't gonna even get it back up. Everybody said, well, on to the next one. Yeah, we lost everybody. Folks knocked me out. That's crazy. You said we got 8 viewers in here now. Yeah, I agree with that, T Black. Yeah, they probably are. Yeah, man. See, you right. Everybody ain't loyal, man. My loyal crew, though, y'all know what's up. Like that is crazy though. How I had that many folks, and then all of a sudden they just jumped out, and now ain't nobody up in here. Yeah, I'm back, bro. They kicked me out. I don't know what happened, but when folks said, "Hey, bro," on the screen it said, "Oh, not your glass up out of here." I said, "Hold on, what I do?" They didn't even tell me. For real though, it said I got a snag or some shit. That's what the screen said. Hmm. Yeah, we got three. We got three lights up in here with our seven little people. Seven little old people that's up in here with little old me. Because YouTube or stars decide they want to hate on me. You ain't lying, because most of the people are East Coasters. So I really appreciate the folks that they come through. Period. Because let's be real, it be late as hell. Y'all be still up with a nigga. Like it's just now about to be 12 here. Do I think Tariq earned his boss position like a G? Hmm. He was smart with it. I'll give him that. He was very smart with it. What he did, how he flipped Nico, and made it so he can be the head of the task force, and got him on his side so that they can still. Basically, he's still doing his same job, but he's not doing nothing super dirty like Carter. Carter is the head, and then he was able to the way he was able to pitch to Noma's brother like that though. He had balls for that shit. So I'll say he did. YouTube or style. I don't know, bro. I don't know which one it was, but one of them was hating for sure. Had to be. Probably YouTube, because YouTube be hating on my numbers. Because you know how YouTube, it'll be 100 motherfuckers up in there sometimes. They'll show my views. 8 people in the room. I'm like, hold on. It's like 20 people talking. What y'all look glad talking about? And I feel like they be trying to bait me to just jump out. Like, anybody on here, fool, just get out. They be trying to finesse me on my numbers. Man, I don't know. Stars definitely better not be hating on me. I'm the one of the last one that need to be hating on because they gotta think about it. This free publicity I'm giving them, promoting the show and stuff like that. I doubt they doing it. Like I said, if anybody hating, it's YouTube. Tariq didn't go on no drills this episode because he has money on his mind with a bigger plan. Tariq was great earner and thinker. He doesn't get enough credit because he was pissing everyone off in OG battle. I think we kind of all got over the situation of what he did in the original Power, though, or was it just me? Tariq smart as fuck, so I know he can keep himself afloat. It's kind of crazy how he told Braden that they ain't partners because he's the boss. That is crazy though, for sure. And the man had no remorse when he said it too. So that's the part where they say he wanted is the room for two at really room for two at the top. So this my thing. Do y'all think Ghost and Tommy's situation was exactly like that? Like eventually Ghost just told Tommy, look at that nigga, I'm number one, you number two. And then whoever Effie's character is, maybe there was just another girl that was hanging with them. You know what I'm saying? That might end up. Maybe I still think Effie is closer to Atasha to him than Diana is, low key, because now Diana done became a monster. Tasha was never a monster. You know what I'm saying? Like Effie still never even killed nobody. So T Black, what made you like that he told him that? Yeah, that's my thing too, L. Like, at the end of the day, Braden has been your day one. Like that nigga has been there for you for so long. Like we get it that he mess up sometimes, stuff like that, but let's be real. If it went for Braden, you would have been sunk down the river a long time ago. Let alone you never would have even got past that Carter situation if it wasn't for him. Because Carter had your ass in that car about to take you somewhere to throw you in the ditch. Carter was about to do God's work on him. Let's be real. We still loyal to your channel, man. Your videos are entertaining and motivating to help me finish my PhD. Man, that's man. Appreciate the love, man. For real. Dead ass. Appreciate that. That's what I'm here for, to entertain the piece and talk about the show, bro. For real. Maybe Ghost didn't straight out say it, but you could tell the power dynamic. Tommy was always the number two, like Braden is to Reed. Right. Ghost told Tommy the same thing. I believe he told that nigga that shit too. Effie was the best of both worlds, criminal and legit for Tariq. She was just busy taking care of number one. I agree. That's what I've been always saying. Effie was the best of both worlds. Regardless of how many folks don't like it or not, she was the best of both worlds. And I still think when that new spinoff comes, eventually Effie and Tariq will hook up because they were the best match. They just were. And Diana gonna end up finding her somebody else, for her. That's what I think gonna happen. Yeah, I think Effie still loves Tariq. I don't give a damn what nobody say. She loved Kane too, though. But I believe like during Kane's time away, eventually, they connection gonna rekindle and she gonna start to, feel like how she used to feel again and go back to him. I just think they're gonna find their way to each other again eventually. You kind of tired of people talking shit about her when she just like him. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Yeah, they do have a lot in common. They both, like she said, they both a monster. And the moment he finally realized that, you know, how does Tariq have more bodies than friends? After 4 seasons, the fact that Tariq's only friend is Braden is crazy. You don't think Effie his friend? I'm glad that Tejada stood by him at the end too. That's something I was happy about. Like Tariq, I mean, Kane didn't even go at Tariq at all. You know what I'm saying? He didn't try to hate on him. He didn't talk no shit to him. He was just straight business. I like that. And I was also happy that, that Drew was loyal to Tariq and didn't try to, double cross him or nothing. He did exactly what he said he was gonna do. I was happy to see that the Tejadas held Tariq down. That was cool. Tommy and Ghost complimented each other. It was just issues because of Angela and Ghost jumping to both worlds. At least Tariq is fine going down the street path at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm guessing you meant shout out to the channel. If so, salute to you. Appreciate the love. Kane just elevated to Canaan. Yep, that nigga did. But you know that ain't no good thing. That means ain't nobody safe from that nigga if he Canaan. That call at the end was most definitely Tommy, and we will be seeing Reek and Force. I agree with you 100%, brother. No, I think it's in the past. I don't see them being anything serious. Maybe she will, but I don't think he will. She's better with Kane. They make each other emotional. Aside, we don't see out there. You could be right. I mean, because they did have a cool little connection too, her and Kane. So maybe Kane will get himself established somewhere, and then he'll, send back for her. Maybe that'll happen. I didn't know I have to go back and watch two. It's at the very end. Yeah, you probably turned it out too early to see the phone call. I can pull it up for the people if y'all want to see it real quick. I can pull it up. Give me a second. Oh shit. I'm so ready for that thing, boy. Y'all don't. Yeah. I also so yeah, that's part the call that everyone's talking about. Also, I want to say this. Um, I think what I said, CG, what I said earlier, I think that is the truth. That they went back and filmed during those 2 months. Cause I was paying attention to his hair during that call. I guess I'll have to look more for that episode too to see if his hair is not very wavy. Like he got waves, but it's not the same as how it's been throughout all the other episodes. And that's because he grew his hair out for a while, remember? Because I think originally they probably was planning on doing a time jump. That's the reason why he grew his hair out. And he probably was going to go to jail. That's what I believe was going to happen. But after they found out this is the last season, they changed the ending. Like real quick, I'm about to share my screen again with y'all, and then let's just all of us together. We can look at his hair. Like when you know how good and wavy his hair was throughout the whole series. So um the fact that it's kind of little waves, it's not like ocean swimming like in the last couple of episodes. That definitely would tell us that they filmed. They had him come back in to to film some more scenes to change that ending. So I'm about to go to let's go to matter of fact I'm gonna go to episode 5 and see. Let's look at his hair, and then we can go to 6 right after and see Salute to you too, homie. Appreciate you coming through. We about to get ready to look at some scenes to see if yeah, definitely smash the like button, people. But yeah, we about to really look at some scenes to take a look at Tariq's hair to see if his hair is different, to see if they maybe did some filming in between those 2 months breaks that they took, to see if they maybe filmed an alternate ending, because that's what I'm starting to think they may have did. All right, so let's go take a look at episode 5. That's where we're going right now. Five ego death. I might gotta check that out to see. All right, so we can see him better. Still can't see his hair very much here. Maybe when he's at the hospital. I mean, it looks kind of like it. It's still hard to tell, though, right? I say it look way more wavy than what we just saw, though, for sure. We can't really see the top of his head like that. Let me check out 6 real quick. You see, I'm just saying, look at his hair. He barely got waves. This is episode 6 here. This is after the break. Oh no, y'all. For real, I think he may have did that. I think that might be what they did. You say his hair the same the whole time? I don't know, bruh. Cause that man waves used to be like cold at one point. Now, I don't know. It look a little sus. I mean, I could be reaching. Few others and some new ops. Hope we see Carter in court and in jail. Influence is a perfect name for that. Yep. Yep. I think so. They probably will have Carter up in influence. Tariq's line and taper was bogus this season, making $150,000 an episode, showing up the way with a kitchen haircut is wild. Yeah. And you remember how fresh that mind cuts used to be. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did his ways. That's what I'm talking about. Like I'm not talking about the cut. I'm talking about the waves because as you know, like my hair used to be really wavy like that. But if I was to cut my hair right now, since I don't been growing my hair for like 3 years now, it's not going to be wavy like that. And like Tariq, he grew his hair. I would say that hair length that he had was for at least a year. So that's what I'm saying. Like he's not going to have waves like that. So what I'm thinking is that, um, you know, they during that little break, they reshot some stuff. That's why his hair is not as wavy. Uh, Imagine getting paid 150K to push over an empty box and shout out, I'm Tariq, safe heaven. That scene definitely looked weak, bro. No cap. Like, bro, nobody believed you was tough after you did that. Michael Rainey Jr. kind of hinted he ain't being challenged with the Tariq role. Yeah, they gotta move into a different direction, bro. So we gotta wait after Force to find out the spinouts. Yep, we got to because, like I said, they don't want to give out no Force spoilers. Rest in peace, Anya. Yeah, she didn't deserve that for sure. She was so innocent. Like she didn't know. She was clueless. She didn't know shit. That's crazy. And about time she figured it out, she caught a bullet. Sad. But see, Diana kind of messed that stuff up. Cause let's talk about that. If Diana wouldn't have never just shot Noma, I mean shot Anya like that, she could have just waited on Noma to get close enough and then cap Noma and let Anya live. That way, Kane never would have got shot and he never would have been wanted like he's doing. He could have stayed in New York with them. Because the way the brother was, it looked like the brother wasn't going to retaliate. The brother was like, man, F that. No, I'm on some bullshit. That's what it seemed like to me. So I think, yeah, Diana never should have shot that girl. Is no certainty on force, but I heard rumors of the summer of 2025, but it could come as early. I'll say it can come as early as February of next year. That's the absolute earliest it can come. Because I would say, because we Raising Canaan is gonna come here probably in November. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing mid-November, Raising Canaan will start, and that's got to roll over to at least January, mid to late January. So the absolute earliest that Force can air is February. But I would say probably if they decide to go with Force next, it'll probably be like March. And it would make sense because it'll be closer around St. Patrick Day, which they can bring back Ghost, and I can finally get you clowns off my back because that nigga alive. But until that day come, we're gonna let y'all keep having y'all wins. Excuse me. Reek was cold when Anya got off. Just scared and kept it moving. I mean, what else he's supposed to do when Raising Canaan dropped, November or December? They haven't given us the exact date. They just said winter. So I'm anticipating November or early December. I'm hoping it's mid-November because I mean it could be early November because I mean typically when one of them is taking a break they do like a month and a half off. So I'm guessing mid-November that Raising Canaan will start. Oh, excuse me. I think Raising Canaan is the best one. Shoot. Hey, we're gonna stop that Ghost don't need to come back thing. Ghost coming back. I don't know though. You ain't lying though. They holding it down. I'm just gonna keep my hope alive. But I'm just saying, no one being an informant and showing up with the police at the end was nasty work. Glad she caught her headshot. That's something too that I was a little kid. I'm like, hold on, how the hell Noma got the police there like that? So she was an informant. I must miss something. I think they ended it like that to make us still be guessing. Oh, who is he talking to? Who is he talking to? They love dropping speculation on what the hell could be happening next. So that's why they did it like that. I'm pretty sure they know that most of us is gonna come up with the conclusion that he was talking to Tommy. So they're like, oh, he's gonna go to Chicago. So that's what it is. Yeah, that's true. We gotta wait it out. I'll be still doing a few videos and stuff, but obviously it's not gonna be as booming as when the show is actually airing. But like I've been telling folks, I got a couple new stuff that I'm gonna be putting on, putting together to keep the channel booming because I got to keep myself afloat. So the new things I'm gonna be doing, the Power Game Show, I'm still gonna do that shit, and I think it's the perfect time to do it while it ain't nothing airing. You know what I'm saying? And then also I'm gonna start doing NBA takes. So and I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right effing now. If you a LeBron James fan, you ain't gonna like this channel when it's time for NBA because I'm gonna be on his ass because I don't like that nigga. I'm a Steph Curry fan. Fuck that nigga. But anyways, but I'm a Suns fan first. Keep that. Want y'all to know, get that understood. Y'all should give Top Boy a watch if you like OG Power. I've been hearing about Top Boy. Haven't seen it, but definitely been hearing about it. On his last words, I don't want to be like you. Okay. You gonna be like somebody else then in the grave. I don't understand why Amari keeps going doing interviews on this show and they pull this tonight. It's probably it's probably all planned, bro. They being strategic with it. All right, Spence. Appreciate you coming through. If you about to, lay it down, I feel you. Got to be up for work. Drop a like if you feeling what that nigga too about to be putting out. I agree. Definitely hit that like, man. If y'all feeling it. Now this perfect time. Recap the show and drop predictions. Appreciate that show and the show and China fam. One love and shouts out to chat. Cool. Appreciate you, man. We never got to see Celine body. Yeah, that's true. They say after they landing. I can't wait to blast Fair Play with all his ghost theories. Well, I ain't gonna lie though. Fair Play was. I noticed that shit. Fair Play was releasing so much shit this damn week, boy. I was like, God damn. Fair Play ain't doing nothing but recording. But I'm gonna say this. That's because he only used one image though, so that do make it easier. Like if you just put one image up and all you do is just talk on that one image, it's much easier opposed to like getting all your stuff together and then putting it together to connect the stuff. It takes way more time to do it, and I think that makes it better, me personally. But yeah, that might shoot. I feel like the past 3 days that nigga probably put out like 20 videos. Yeah, that's Top Boy Summer House and Top Boy Netflix original. Summer House is the OG with 2 seasons from over 10 years ago. Top Boy Netflix is the continuation from when Drake brought it back. Got it. Shouts out to Fair Play. He keeps the ghost talk alive. I mess with all the power content. Peace. Yeah, I mean, I'm with the ghost alive theories too. So me and Fair Play on the same side with that. I'm with you, Fair Play. Ghost alive. Even though we ain't get him tonight, we gonna get him in force. Don't worry about it. You can watch both in order or just skip of it if you want. Don't skip if you got the time. Top Boy's fine. I've been hearing Top Boy's good. If you can't get into the summer house, you can just skip into the season where Drake brings it back in 2019. At the 48:33 mark, Davis McLean's assistant says no one turned informant to save herself and thought she could use the Tejadas as scapegoats. That's interesting. I missed that. So what you think, bro, after we will find out the spinoffs? Are you asking when do I think we're gonna find out about the spinoffs? If that's what you're asking, I believe that's gonna happen at the end of Force. Shoot, I gotta get me a Netflix subscription again. Honestly, I ain't even paid that much. Cause to be honest, I stopped watching Netflix. There's nothing on there that really made me want to watch it. But I mean, I guess I might resubscribe and start watching it. Who knows? That's true. This damn L just disappeared, bro. That's crazy. I forgot about her ass. It'd be crazy. The new spin outcome, she snitching. Then Tariq gonna be telling Bray, see, this is the reason why I can't have you with me. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I can see him saying it right now. Then this nigga Braden gonna be like, I'll handle L. Yeah, you can always bootleg that stuff. That's true. Yeah, you know he gonna say that shit. Damn. Hey, if he did that, Braden gonna be mad as hell. Don't be surprised that nigga get high enough to and kill Effie. Then he gonna be just like Tommy. Now making L your number two ain't a choice, is it? Just like Tommy was when he had stabbed the what's his name, Belly Markham, and he was going up to going up to Proctor, who like now getting Ghost to flip on me ain't exactly a choice, is it? Oh boy, I mean that would suck if he did that, especially taking out my girl Effie. But welcome, Hidden Blue Fox. So, what do you think of the? What do you think of the episode? You said it was tragic. You saying tragic in a good way, or not a good, or a good way, or in a bad way? Sully, the Tommy of Top Boy. Who the hell is Sully? Oh, okay. You said on Top Boy. To hot as held it down. They did. They did. You said a bad way. They did better watching your watching your videos and letting us write the script. On God, they should have let me write that shit. Everybody would have been satisfied with the ending. But for real though, that's another thing though that I'm gonna be introducing to the show though. For real though, y'all. I got a couple of series and stuff that I wrote and produced. Some of them I'm directed on that I'm gonna be dropping on this channel soon. Um, Probably, if not the end of this month, early November. I'm gonna be dropping one of the series. Like the one on the first episode, I already had that available. Now I actually can put that out already. But that one was shot a little differently, like it was in a different time zone and stuff like that, lower budget and all that. But still, though, it's kind of funny. But the other one, the next two episodes after that, much higher quality, better, but higher budget and stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna start dropping some of those out there. Then I got a couple of series and stuff. I'll probably push out two series before this year is out, and then next year I got a show it's gonna kind of have like a power light feel into it, but it's gonna be differently. Um, it's gonna have like I said, a power light feel. Like it's kind of be like a power mixed with all American light feel. Um, it's gonna have, but it's gonna take place in Memphis and LA. Let's see what they say. Yeah, they power creators better off making the power writers room open source. The YouTube community got much better storytelling talent. You ain't lying, bro. Oh God, they should really just start telling their writers, "Hey, look at these niggas' YouTube channel." Like, and this is just my opinion. I think that they should look. They can look at my channel, look at Universal Power, Movie Bot. Um, who else be having some fire ass fucking theories and shit? Y'all can help me out, but for sure to me, Universal Power, Getting How I Live, Movie Bot, and if I'm missing somebody, like as far as predictions and good at good storytelling, to me those are the top channels at that. I mean, some of them obviously we got other channels out there that's bigger and more popular. But I just think when it comes to the storytelling and putting the stuff out there, they can have them watch our shit. Yeah, I said Getting How I Live, but um, you know, um, watch all of the channels together and stuff like that, and just get the writing, and they can change it up a little bit if they want to. But I think they should have come out a lot better. Noma did suffer. Her daughter was killed right in front of her before she caught one. Yeah, that's true. Right, and my boy Nate Almighty. My bad for leaving my boy Nate out, but yeah. Hold on. How come I never heard a movie by call Noma a bitch? I missed that. I missed that. Damn. I gotta go back and watch his channel. When did he do that? And I can hear him saying it. And about time we finally get a bullet for that bitch Noma. You know how he be speeding up in his talking. Oh, and that bitch finally bites the dust. Oh, that is funny. Kane got shot in his arm and stomach on the left side. Hold up. Why are we talking about that? Did I miss something? If that's not bad, then making Mr. Council Christmas Tommy call little old Tariq for help is crazy. That is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like he show up to this nigga on the season finale and tell him, you know what I'm saying, this not his war and he ain't help this nigga, but he called him to come help with his war. That's crazy work right there. And you supposed to be the original OG, bro. Come on now. But let's say maybe it's something else, something with dealing with ghosts, and he just want him to come there to be there for it. So he just made it seem like that's what it was. I mean, who knows? His movie bot is British. I mean, I have no idea. He doubled down on calling her a bitch, and with his accent, it's gold. Dang, which video is this? 'Cause I definitely want to go and check that out. Why did they end the episode like that, in your opinion? I like I said, the other people, I think it's just for the suspense. They know a lot of people gonna, assume that he was talking to Tommy, and then once we assume he's talking to Tommy, we're gonna assume that he has to be going there for Force, and then when he been there for Force, they know a lot of us been talking about Ghost is gonna show up on Force, so now they get Ghost, Tariq, and Tommy in Force, and it's gonna create more narratives and better ratings for them. That's the reason why they did that. Server for less than 5 hours from daytime to nighttime. That's not enough suffering. Yep. And then she act like she was over it kind of quickly, if you ask me. His preview for episode 10 and his recap on episode 9. Okay. Real quick, I gotta pee real quick. Last time y'all told me y'all can hear it, so I'm gonna put my camera on mute so y'all won't be hearing it. All right. See what we've been talking about. They bounce way too fast on her, but it's the same with how Reed took out Ray Ray. Just wanted to make it right, hoping it makes them feel better. Tejadas did the same thing. Yep. And you can see it didn't make Diana feel better at all when she's standing by the dinner table having those memories at the end. Mm-hmm. 30 years from now, after power is long gone, assuming it ends, folks still gonna be talking about Ghost is alive. Cause he is, nigga. But Monet would have definitely wanted them to ride for her. Absolutely. Yep. They used Ghost's suspicious return the whole season just to not pay the man and create Tariq to be the new him. Damn. That's savage, bro. That sucks. But I think it's more to it, because like I said, why would he be promoting it? Unless they just simply paying him for promotions. But I'm pretty sure they're not going to be able to pay him enough for him to let them use him like that. Like, that's another thing that makes me think he has to be coming back for Force. I don't care what y'all say. Don't rule Woody out either. I could see Kane taking over India as a plug. Might say India. Indiana. I'm tripping. I don't know how the hell. that means it's time for me to go to sleep. I said India. Hey, it's close enough. My bad. Indiana. But why the hell would he be taking over Indiana though? After this final, I'm convinced he's gone. Pecan. Well, y'all can be convinced. I ain't. I found you. You popped up on my feed. You have the best breakdowns and theories, bro. Real talk. Hey, I appreciate you for real. Couple of folks been saying that. Salute to all of y'all for that rock with me, that feel that way about my channel. You know, I always been good at storytelling, and since I know the show real well, I think that's how I'm able to plug things together and make it a good storyline. Even though these idiots be sometimes fumbling the bag, but it is what it is. The synopsis for 8 and 9 were a little off. When did Tariq and Monet go on an easy mission together that was more than meets the eye? Also, when did Kane and Jew battle for the streets? Okay, so I guess the median the meeting the hold on, the mission was they supposed to have been kidnapping Carter, I guess, you feel me? And then it became tougher than what they thought because Tariq ended up. But I get you though, it's not spot on like the other ones. And then Kane and Drew battling for the streets, yeah, that definitely was a reach because they just had a little small conflict, basically. It wasn't really like you thought the way they put it in the description, you thought they would be like straight up, fighting or shooting it out or something like that. But it was nothing like that. Appreciate you, CG, telling them to get these lights up. Where y'all think these ratings gonna end up after tomorrow? Not too high. Yeah, it's gonna sink a little bit. It's gonna plummet because a lot of people was anticipating Ghost coming back, and for him not to come back, and it just wasn't as action packed as most people would probably have wanted. I just can't see it. The ratings doing super well. I don't think it'll do terrible, but it won't be nearly as great as it was after episode 9. Takari, the back and forth antics of buying the Fight Club and stopping the gun shipment. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That little part, but at the end of the day, it kind of still was a reach a little bit. We need to make a GoFundMe for Ghost. Man. And then we keep on donating and it reach a certain amount. We're like, look, stars, we got the money, Glenn. They just put them on the show. Damn, we get tired of this shit. Yeah, Kane is that dude for New York for a good little bit. Unless they some kind of way spin the narrative that something happens to clear his name, that nigga ain't do. That's the thing. There might be more to it. Cause damn, they even put clues into the season 4 episodes of off the top of the head. I know 3 examples from episode 1, 2, and 4 that could not be coincidence. Strange. Yeah, bro. They just keep on effing with. Like, think about it. Pretty much, they doing the same thing with us with Breeze. Like, Breeze is the character that we know on Raising Kanan. Absolutely has to be coming, and they keep on doing that shit to us. So they probably just doing the same thing with Ghost. Now I tell you what, Sasha Penn gonna have to see me if they don't drop Breeze this season 4. That I do know. Like, nigga, you gonna have to meet me somewhere. Cause this ain't it. I'm ready to see that nigga. And I say Indiana because it's a small town close to Chicago to be relevant for Force. Hey, that'd be crazy though. Yeah, small state. But yeah, um, that would be crazy if you actually hit that on the money, Jalen. That's where he ends up going. That'd be crazy. Episode is literally called Ghost in the Machine. Y'all might as well start sending money to Amari yourself. Hey, Darius, that nigga's alive. We're not dealing with that. 17 likes. There's 27 of us in here. Yep. For some reason, folks just don't like liking. I don't know what the deal is, but they don't be liking it. Braden didn't go off the deep end. All he did was shoot a drug at it. That is nothing close to David. Hey, I agree with you, Takari, because I ain't gonna lie. The way Gianni was talking on his live, like he was like, Braden is gonna go completely crazy this second half of the season. So I'm thinking this man about to just be going on a major killing spree, talking bad to Tariq, telling him like, how kind of like how Tommy used to be with Tommy. I mean, Tommy used to be with Ghost. Like for instance, when he killed Hugo out of nowhere like that. Like that's when he stopped listening to Ghost. So I was expecting him to be somewhat like that, but he just killed the dude and then kind of still was the same, really. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't really go. Yeah, I agree with that. He definitely didn't go off to the deep end. Down to point it out if y'all want to peep it. Facts. We got 10 freeloaders in here. Hit the like or you F his mouth. You ain't lying. I don't know, bro. Folks do that a lot too. Like earlier, it was like 150 up in here with 20 likes, and then I said something. It got up to 40. So like, it's no way like 100 of y'all, not did hit like it's great. Likes are free. It'd be different if I'm telling y'all, hey y'all, make sure y'all hit the cash out, or make sure y'all, send me a super chat. That's different. That's taking money out of y'all pocket, which I'll never do. Like y'all, if y'all decide y'all want to, donate to the channel on your own free will, big ups to y'all. I appreciate it. But a like, that's free. Like it doesn't cost you nothing. Like if you just sitting there and not wanting to like, that's just straight up hating. But you sitting up in here. Mother Effort's gonna make Amari tweet out a whole letter for not retiring. My boy DeMarcus, you gave me another super chat. He said, off to the yellow brick road we go to Force. Big facts, we going. Hey, I'm about ready for Force too, man, Because like I said, I remember just, 3 months ago, I was thinking Force was like mediocre. And then after doing a rewatch, I was like, Force is better than I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? A lot better than I thought it was, actually. And it's crazy because I don't know how in the heck I be still doing that because I did the same thing with Raising Kanan the first season. I was like, Raising Kanan ain't that good. Then I rewatched it, like, hold up. Was I high when I was watching this shit? Just not paying attention? What the hell am I doing? This shit fire as hell. So definitely looking forward to Forthcoming, but Raising Canaan, which is coming first, super, super excited for that one. We getting Raising Canaan first. Right. That's what I was saying. We getting Raising Canaan first. But I was just saying that I am ready for Force as well. But I am more excited for Raising Canaan. Who time the super chats go to the Ghost Never Die Fund? Whole time the super chats go, hey, y'all keep talking. I'm gonna actually start that GoFundMe. The ghost with the funds for Amari Hargrave to return the power. You just never know how much folks will donate. It's 4 a.m. In my time. I'm gonna have to watch when I wake up. Yes, sir. All good, my boy. Appreciate you just stopping through. Am I tripping or did Dirk go back to Chicago? Nah, he went to Atlanta. He went back to yeah. Kane clipped the shit out of Nova and Tariq outsmart Carter. I knew Effie was gonna find Dirt about to come out. Yeah, that was pretty obvious. Who is your favorite character in Force? And I got different characters for different things. If you want to say just overall favorite, I'm gonna have to go with Tommy. But if we want to say who's your favorite character in Force, and you can't use Tommy since he's an original OG, and let's say I gotta find somebody new, that would be Liliana's gone. Man. And see, I'm gonna say that's another thing for me with Force, where the disconnect is at. Because to me, a lot of the characters aren't that likable. That's just me. But if I had to go with, like, to be honest, I think Claudia is kind of a very, which is crazy. Crazy. I think Claudia is a very likable character to me. But like, a lot of the dudes, they just, I don't know. Yeah, but they changed it. The forces probably gonna come up in February or March, in March or something like that now. And now Raising Canaan is coming in the winter. But it actually makes more sense for Raising Canaan to come first. Because even though we get it that Raising Canaan was just before Ghost came, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna release Breeze this season. So if they do, it would make sense for them to put him out in the winter of because I think that's where his name come from, Breeze, is that he's gonna be cold blooded. And like, it's gonna be during the winter is where he get his name. So that's where I'm predicting it's coming from. So I think it makes sense that they put Raising Canaan out in the winter. And like I said, if Amari Harper actually does come back in force, it would make sense for them to put the release of that in March during around St. Patrick's Day. Just saying. Um, season 2 of Force was good, and season 1 was okay, at least to me. I agree, Slam. Like that's how I originally thought, but even season 1. Sorry, Demarcus, I still haven't checked out Fight Night yet, but I have been hearing good things about it. And you know what? Just for you, bro, I might start it tomorrow, especially since Power is done. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have to rewatch that last episode to do my recap. but I have more free time, I'll go ahead and take a watch on it. But yeah, season one was better than I originally thought it was after I gave it the second watch. But yeah, season two was definitely a different on another level from season one. Tommy's face at the end of fourth season two was me after watching Ghost finale. Yeah. Thanks for spending your time to talk with the people. Of course, man. I'm gonna start doing more lives and stuff like that because I like interacting, with the folks more and more. So yeah. Um, I said at least to me, I've seen different opinions on Force. Yeah. Liliana coming back in the new season. Stop it. Liliana is dead. My favorite characters is Tommy, Darnell, and Claudia. Um, Me personally, not a big fan of D Mac. Now, I'm not saying I don't like his character, but probably because as an actor, I probably would like. I think his acting skills is average at best. That's just me. Like I like really strong watching really strong acting. So that's just me personally. Um, Said Fight Night is definitely good too. Cool. It's crazy how good of an actor Joey Badass is. That boy be snapping. Yeah, Joey's pretty good, but he actually took up acting when he was younger too. That's the reason why he's pretty good at it. The original Power was shot in the winter. Fight Night, the one with Terrence Howard in it, might have to peep it. Yeah, yeah, he up in it. Just let us smoke on that ghost pack. Hey man, it ain't no ghost pack to be smoking on, because I'm telling you, he alive. Diamond's dad said they all him Diamond because he's cool under pressure. He became one of my favorites after I learned that. Yeah. Yeah, I still think Ghost alive. I don't care. Until Force is over and we don't like I keep saying telling people, if Force comes and we don't get no Ghost on screen, I will concede and be like, all right, I was wrong. He's dead. But until Force is concluded, no. I might have to move on to Fight Night next. Yeah, but isn't Fight Night a limited series? Yeah, I didn't really like it. Maybe he'll become better. Who are you talking about, El? I wonder how would Shanti deal with Tariq and Force? She probably wouldn't like him. I agree, El. Patina Miller is that girl for sure. Tommy and Diamond, it seems like we only seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Diamond's potential. He gone. It's been almost for I don't know how many years it's been. I don't care. It's been 10 years. Shanti would beat up Reek in a fight for sure. Not with guns though. True, yeah. Tariq definitely would need his gun for Shanti. She'll give his ass a man. And a lot of people have been giving Mary shit about her role as Monet, but her acting been good as fuck to me. Okay, L, I'm not gonna lie. I love Mary J. Blige. I've been loving her as a singer and all that. Been crushing on her, all that. But I'm just gonna be real. She do have shaky moments. She definitely have shaky moments, but she do have strong moments as well. Like I don't think she is as bad as folks try to make her out to be sometimes. Now Lala Anthony, on the other hand, she can't act. I don't go nobody say. Can't nobody change my mind about her. She cannot act. I would say she's in the top three of Power Universe actors. Top three? Like top three best actors is what you're saying, or top three favorite characters? Yeah, with Terrence Howard and Samuel Jackson. Speaking of what's everyone's top three actors in Power Universe. So yeah, I'm gonna need some confirmation. Are we talking about our top three favorite characters, or are we talking about the top three best actors? That's what I need to know. They gonna make him just like Ghost. Imagine Janard and Braden together, two junkies. That'd be crazy. Fight Night is on episode 7 out of 8 in a limited series. Oh, so it's not over yet. Damn. If I would have known that, I would have raced and tried to catch up to try to do content on it. But with only being one episode left, that's gonna be hard because I would have to watch so many episodes quickly. When does the next episode air? Hope they never meet. So how you think they gonna bring him back then to help Tommy? I think whatever it is, it's gonna be something related to Tommy. I'm gonna say that. Whatever he got going on in Chicago, that's probably the reason why he's leaving. One thing we can't forget is although we're moving to Force, we can't forget David's bringing back those two detectives from the original. Yeah. Okay, so Darius, when you include Lala Anthony, what could you possibly be talking about when it comes to acting? She's a terrible actress. She would be top three at worst actors. Her, the same, her son Cash, and probably Raina. Patina is great. Now, if you want to say Patina's top three best actors, I could agree. She's great. We already talked about Kane versus Janai earlier today. And my answer to that is, according to the show, no, actually, no, that was Tommy versus Janai. So I just thought about it. Kane versus Janai, I don't know. That's tough on both sides. I think everyone is talking about characters. We could act as actor. Okay, so we talking about characters. Monet is absolutely. I would say she probably in my top three too. You would go. I probably would go Ghost, Monet. Bro, you know what's crazy? Mine probably would be Ghost, Monet, and Rock. So two women, which is crazy. So, you said the next one is airing next Thursday. So could I possibly watch all those episodes and then maybe try to do something for episode 8, possibly? But it just would be tough. Tariq, Braden, D Mac, and Marshall will be together as a squad now. I actually foreseen that kind of a while back, and I think that would be cool. But I mean, shoot, we'll see. I would say she did great acting in her intimate scenes, at least. Who? You talking about Lala? Because I don't even think she was good at that. She didn't really have to do nothing. Episode 7 of Fight Night aired yesterday. Got it. For me, actors Patina, Amari, Joey. That's a good list too. Yep, yep, yep. Very good list. I like that. Yeah, I guess you can say I like the boss characters. Lala definitely wasn't nowhere near the best. She had a few moments. Like Keisha's death scene wasn't horrible. Facts, Slam. Ghost, Rock, and Marvin. I thought about that list too. Because Marvin is definitely a cool character too. Not enough has been said about Jew. He was the MVP of the season. Takari, if you remember, I gave him a lot of praise. I said that, in my opinion, I believe Drew was the best actor of the season. I said that. I just after Kane delivered episode 9, that kind of you know made it shift gears a little bit. But overall, yeah, Lavelle was killing it all season. And not saying that Woody was doing bad. It just his his role was kind of limited. It didn't require very much range until episode 9 hit. Demarcus, you are on to something for sure. Causing age, bro, on your line, causing. What are you talking about? Oh, you're saying if he doesn't come back on force, you're gonna come. I got you. Well, we're gonna have to wait till that day come, but I'm pretty sure that ain't gonna happen because he's gonna come back and land. Nigga. Ghost, Monet, Rock, Diamond, all in your top 5 favorites lineup. I see you like the quarterback characters. Well, I didn't say nothing about Diamond if you're talking about me. If you want me to give a top 5, my top 5 would be Ghost, Monet, Rock, Marvin, and Tommy, probably. I don't know though, cause I do like neat character too. God damn, they make it tough. Let's see. Folks talk bad about Mary's acting, but she was terrible enough to make us not care about Monet's character. Huh? Good point. Drew really G'd up this season. I think Drew close to making bottom of top 10 characters for me. Yeah. As for Lavelle, his talent came through straight fire. Facts. Honestly, bro, I think the only reason why we kind of didn't notice it in the earlier season is because let's just be real, as heterosexual males, we probably just didn't like the scenes that they had him doing because we didn't want to see those. So that probably had us like neglecting his acting skills. But since season 4 he didn't have any of them, we really started to notice how good of an actor he is. Jew had the most kills and went on a lot of special missions. Kane's acting was mediocre even in the episode. Hey, we're gonna stop the Kane hate, not the guard. This ain't no This ain't no source for you to try to take advantage to try to start hate. Kanye was good actor too, man. We're talking about mediocre. Get your hands out. I just don't want to be cheesy, but it will break the internet if he come back. I'm telling you, bro. And I don't understand why Stars better not fumble this like this, bro. Exactly, Jalen. He must have skipped that, because everybody was praising that man for that thing. That man cap it. He cap it, y'all. And he definitely trolling right now. I remember you saying out of the voice cast that Diamond was your favorite. Me? I ain't never say that. I mean, Diamond okay, but I ain't never say he was my favorite. Unless you're talking to somebody else in the chat. Yeah, it definitely was because he was sleeping around with them niggas. I'll say it again. Folks complained about Mary's acting, but if she was really terrible, we wouldn't have cared about Monet's character at all. Okay, yeah, you're right. For sure. I'll say Diamond most definitely okay. Yeah, he's okay. I mean, he's not, to me, it's just not a favorable character for me to be like, you know. Top characters definitely is Ghost, Rock, Kanan, Marvin, Reek. Yeah, we gotta give some love to Kanan for all this last shit he done did. That man ain't the hell. The man killed his own son. Mind the only one in the Power universe that actually killed his own child. The mind is hell. Man, go on your big glass. I got a big glass nigga in my comments right now. He says top characters definitely is goes okay, I read that. Tariq got motherfuckers cursing him out in real life for the way he was on Ghost. He definitely got it on the acting side. Yeah, I mean, Michael can go. My only thing about him is that it seems like they actually said, I think Alice Lapre said something about it on the crew has it. He has a thing where he has a hard time keeping eye contact. Like he's always, look now he has a hard time looking people in the eyes. But yeah, he can definitely go though for sure. I don't want to compare the actors' performances. They all did the best they could with the worst script in the Power universe. What's next for Kane? I would say he's gonna have a very similar story to how what Tommy did for Forrest. He's gonna have to find him a new place to set up at. Like he got money because Effie gave him some money, so he's gonna have to find him a new place to set up at and find him a new plug and get moving up there. I kind of want to say he's not going to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because his cousin is already there, and then he have money, and then he would have to try to you know work down there and be a number two to him possibly or whatever. So I don't know how that would necessarily work. Ideally, he probably should, go and find his own place to, to start at. So I don't know. Maybe what's open? Possibly. What's another big city that's like? I mean, maybe he'll go to Texas or some shit. Who knows? Or Detroit, anywhere. I'm not exactly sure, but he got to find a new place to start. To start his empire. I'm guessing. Oh yeah, Michael Ealy was just incredible for his role for sure. He did it really well. He was funny. He was a good villain. He was kept us entertained. Yeah, the man. He definitely did a really good job. The crew has it. They said the next spinoff without saying it months ago. You talking about when they was talking about London, or what? What are we talking about? Or when they was talking about going to Chicago, possibly. I know Tommy said his time in Chicago was up. How did Drew have enough money to go to Paris, but Kane needed a loan from Effie to leave town? Kane made a lot of money working for Noma. Takari, bro, shit like that been going on in Power for the longest. Like a lot of that shit, when they be playing like these folks be having cash flow issues, it don't never add up. Because think about this. One of the biggest ones for me, and this comes from the original Power. I heard a couple things folks said to try to, justify it, but episode 6 of season 6 just don't make sense to me because Vincent basically, was holding Tariq, saying he wanted $2 million. And they basically, had to move weight and stuff for in two what they had 2 days or one day to come up with the money. And you telling me between Tommy and Ghost and Tommy and all they premieres that they had in France and stuff, he couldn't come up with $2 million. Like, come on, Ghost got on multiple nightclubs, moving weight. Tommy been moving weight. You ain't even got a family. Now I get it. Jason was taking money from them, but they should have been able to have that $2 million. Come on, like that shouldn't have been a problem. That didn't really make sense. Then on top of that, Tate gave them 1 million. So if Tate gave you 1 million, you telling me between all of y'all didn't have nothing to put up for that man? Like it just didn't make sense. You said I think Kane's taking old boy's girl and then often do the next morning in the stairwell was pretty grimy too. Yeah, he was the hell for that. Yeah, that was pretty savage what Diana did, no cap. Can't wait to see the comments on the IG page tomorrow. It's already iffy about that episode. Grammys kill Felicia unaliving Tariq Jr. and Diana killing Anya after Tariq technically had peace with her. Tariq's grimy skill was Angela's nephew. Yeah. Just well, you could say hidden blue files. We could say Noma may have bought the building, but yeah, he definitely should have been broke. Like that's crazy. And then he still got the penthouse. Why don't he just sell the penthouse? I mean, since the penthouse was Monet's, obviously they should have been owed some money from Monet. You know what I'm saying? They could have sold the penthouse, gave that to Kane, and I'm pretty sure Monet had a life insurance policy. So you telling me they couldn't get the money from Monet's life insurance because it would have just went between Drew and Diana, since Kane technically can't be there to claim it, and then Drew and Diana just split it with him. There's many ways they could have gave him money, but we get it. It's TV. And Braden hit on Steve is Grammy also, and yeah, Kane was wild for that one. I think that's top three right there. So we talking about the most grimiest kills in general for book two Ghost. Yeah, I knew they weren't gonna give her no funeral. They ain't have no time. How I think he's gonna pop up in force? Um, shoot, I'll say. I mean, it seemed like it's something going on with a war or whatever. So I think you know what I think is very much possible. Some kind of way they're gonna plug up with Kane. Kane might be headed to Chicago, and maybe some kind of way Tariq meets him on the way, and he's gonna head to Chicago with Braden and Effie, and some kind of way they run into Kane as well. Because I just still can't get past on the crew has it when they was basically hinting at it. They were saying that um, has Kane ever met Tommy? And I was like, no, he hasn't. But they said that'd be crazy if they did and they went to Chicago. He said it could be. He said me, Braden, Kane, and Effie. That's what he said. So think about that. Those are the people that so happen to be alive too. So yeah, it just wouldn't surprise me if all of them left and went there. Shoot, her funeral was the shit that we did on Instagram for her. People said, "Hey, we ain't got time for all that." Monet was dead. They could have cleared out Monet's safe or emptied out Monet's bank account for the bar. They also could have cleaned out the bank accounts for Aircraft Global. Yeah, it might be too soon, but I think Kane will have a household name after Ghost and Tommy, which his acting skills. Bond somewhere shooting a music video at the OG Tejada compound. I know some people going to hate me for saying this, but that last episode was trash, and the last season was terrible altogether. The writers dropped the ball this season. Here come exposing the truth like he was last time. I don't know if I can 100% agree with you on that, but I do think they could have done better with this season. Absolutely. Because it's just so much further they could have went, and then a lot of the stuff just didn't make sense. And some of the storylines that just could have been told just didn't get told. But I think a lot of that could be due to, it isn't supposed to end like that, but it did. But at least we are smoking on that Noma pack for sure, Jerome. In my opinion, Woody is a better actor than Michael Rainey Jr. He is. I mean, just that, he is. I think they were sloppy this season for sure. Yeah. They wasted way too much time talking about Obi's green cards and nothing came out of it in the end. That is true, bro. Like, what is the purpose of talking about the damn green cards and nothing came from it? You didn't press Tate on it. Like, then even the jump drive, they never even told us what the hell was on the jump drive. Like, that's crazy. Not once did they even talk about it thoroughly or, plug it into the laptop and let us see the files load up or what's on it. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what they were thinking with this season. Yep, and then we never got Effie's backstory for sure. The episode had so much hype and they dropped the ball. It did have a whole lot of hype, bro, and I actually had high expectations for it too. And then, boom, nothing. Nah, I ain't seen no baby doll. That's probably what she was talking about. She kept in that interview. This season probably was lame and slow. But guess what? Literally every problem and question in the universe will be solved when ghosts come back, right? Yep. Yep. It was just too much skipping around and missing parts. Nothing really added up. Yeah. Man, they never give us the backstories at all. It's here and there we get something to me raising Canaan. Huh? Oh, you said Raising Canaan is the best show, book. Book two just more popular. Yeah, I've been saying that for a while, Jerome. Yeah, but Raising Canaan has the better actors. It has the better writers. The storylines is better. Yeah, Raising Canaan is definitely the better show. Just book two riding off the cocktail of the original Power. Raising Canaan had to start from scratch. But if you really look at it and do the comparison, Raising Canaan is absolutely better. That pic was taken in a surgical looking room with people dressed as doctors in the background. It seemed to me they might have been planning the baby to survive. Could be. Check down his IG. She shared it in a few weeks back. It was a picture from the set with the fake newborn. Oh yeah, I saw that newborn baby that was supposed to be there. B. Harris and Reese. All the fingerprints Tariq and Braden left, and nothing happened. Shoot, down and well, I guess they cleaned up Felicia's house, so that's how they didn't get caught with that. Two always believe two always been my favorite, but Kanan got Tariq and them beat. And the crazy part is, I do not F with flashback shows. Yep, but they did their thing with that one. Like I said, they better than them in every aspect. The only thing Book Two has over them is popularity, literally. Hmm. My nigga Paul Gasol spitting facts. Uh, Raising Canaan gives me Snowfall vibes, and I love facts. Jerome, look, it's crazy because one of my homeboys asked me about it because he really don't watch neither show, but he knows that I love Power, and we were just speaking on Snowfall, right? And like I told him, oh, to be honest with you, if you look at all the overall aspects, the overall acting, overall writing, storytelling, character development, and all of that, Snowfall is better than Power. And shit, I'm just keeping that shit 100. They don't have no bad actors. They stuff added up. They character development was great. Like I'm just being honest with it. Snowfall was a cold ass show. I think if the what kept Snowfall from reaching the same amount of ratings and the same level of attention as Power is the network that is on. Because you know Fox won't allow you to have certain amount of violence and nudity and all that stuff that Power has. But if Snowfall was on HBO instead of Fox, Snowfall would have been top tier, no question. Hey Jerome, apparently they said it did supposed to be a spinoff for Snowfall, but I don't know. I haven't seen it. And then on top of it, Snowfall shot in LA, so I was actually able to see it, firsthand. Now I still remember being there the last day of Snowfall, the very last day of shooting, and seeing Damson Idris do that scene when he was a drunk. The man was an incredible actor, bro. And he stayed in character the entire time he was there. Like the entire time, the nigga stayed in character. Mike is Tariq is more believable than Makai is Kanan, in my opinion. Let's see. Yeah, kind of. It kind of looked like they should switch roles, right? Because you would think that Makai, like, if Makai was to do that scene that we saw in episode 9, I'm Tariq mother effing fried to St. Patrick. When you did all that and everybody like he looked weak. If Makai would have did that scene, I think it would have looked a lot more powerful because he's probably because he's more stocky and he just looked more like he can be a tough guy than Tariq does. And then the way Kanan's character, especially the young season 1 and 2's Kanan, would fit more like what Michael Rainey's style is. So I think if they would have switched roles, they both could have possibly did better in their respective, characters. Takara, you missing out, bro. I'm telling you, Snowfall is fire. Snowfall is fire. And you ain't all this stuff that you talking about, all the holes and stuff that you see in Power, you ain't gonna get that in Snowfall. Jalen, I'm telling you as well, you missing out. Like I said, the holes that you have in Power, they're not in Snowfall. That shit gonna have that. It's only a couple of things that you may question a little bit, but it's not gonna be no major hole. Like, damn, they didn't never cover this. They didn't never, give us nothing on this and that. That's not there. They pretty much covered everything. Um, why haven't Brendan's? Oh, I'm guessing you asking why isn't Braden's sister in school anymore? I guess you just couldn't take that. They wasn't the top dogs at the school campus no more. Man, Curtis Jackson made the new age modern days crack when he came out with Power. He did. Snowfall is solid, definitely worth watching, especially if you like Breaking Bad. We never got no information. I want some more information we need to spend on. What information are you referring to? The spinoff is supposed to have Wanda as one of the leads. Yeah, it's supposed to be Wanda and Leon, and it's supposed to be based in the '90s with hip hop and the rise of gangs, LA gangs. That's what it's supposed to be based in. Well, you thought wrong. That nigga ain't graduating. They said F the graduation. That's what I'm saying. Like, them folks just, man. I don't really like to compare. Snowfall, just like The Wire, were supposed to be more authentic compared to Power. Well, I never seen The Wire, so I don't know. Then The Wire, because that was what inspired, according to White Power. But Kai be trying too hard with that tough shit, talking while grinding his teeth and shit. I just think it's him trying to do that damn accent, be whooping his ass. He should have never did the accent stuff. Just talk regular, nigga, with a New York accent. We'd have been okay with it. Snowfall is easily a top 5 show of all. I agree, easily. I think Kanan actor is better. He talk just like 50 Cent, and that's no knock on Reed character, but Kanan actor killing that shit. I don't know if I can agree with that. I think Michael might be the better actor between them. But you remember at the beginning of Snowfall, Franklin couldn't fight. He got his ass beat a couple of times. He was like, maybe I should learn how to box. Yeah, he was very soft at the beginning. Like that's another thing that I liked about Snowfall so much. The character development for the role of Franklin Saint was just amazing. Like he was this soft kid that just wanted to make money. You know, he was green, didn't know nothing about the drug game or how it worked, was super oblivious to everything, and he had to toughen up and learn. And then it turned him to a killer. And then just for him to turn out the way he turned out, just crazy. Like his character development was just amazing. You remember at the beginning? No, hold on. I think one of the spinoffs is in New York. You think? Yeah, of course. The one Tariq is going to stay in New York. That's what I believe. It's saying we got 23 likes. Let's not go out on the same number. Zeke did. Oh shit. Well, we got 25 now. Tariq had no major losses this season. He didn't. Well, yes, he did. His child. That's a major loss. On Snowfall, we need more information. You talking about for the spinoff? Yeah, I mean they first announced it like really before the season even ended, which is crazy. He was trying to talk like 50 because he was shot in the face, and we got a better chance of seeing Lauren before we see Ghost Family. Ghost Family? What do you mean? No, I mean I do think we're gonna see Lauren absolutely in the next spinoff, but Ghost ain't dead. You ain't about to convince me. After 4 seasons, David's divorce still hasn't isn't final, and they never said if no one signed the amended contracts. Yep. Well, The Wire is great. You gotta watch it. Yeah, a lot of folks been telling me. Nope, I haven't seen The Wire. Everybody been on my ass telling me if I want to watch The Wire right now, what is it on? The OG Power tied everything up from season one. Book two was disjointed. Yep. If you love Snowfall, you will love The Wire just as much. The Wire is the OG of these shows. Yeah, I've been hearing. I think we've had an Atlanta spinoff. I haven't seen Atlanta either, y'all. I'm just saying. Lobos played this role well in Power. Dude reminds me of an anime protagonist. Yeah, yeah, the actor for him, he was really good. Man, Franklin is definitely up there with Walter White as character development. I loved both of their development. Well, I can't speak for Walter White, but Franklin, absolutely. Yeah, Jalen. When you said found later, I later on caught it. Yeah. Um, to be frank, Tariq didn't take no test like Kanan taught him, so don't really know if it's his loss. Just saying. I mean, I get it, but he thought it was his. You saw him at the hospital crying about it, so that's why I said that would be a loss for it. So The Wire is on HBO Max. Got it. They did kind of say she's got the contract because you remember Tariq was telling the brother he has the lawyer to watch the money through his company and the companies he took. VHS cassette. Well, I wouldn't be watching it with that. Hold on, The Wire's on YouTube as well. I tried to watch Breaking Bad and wasn't able to get into it, but it could be that I just didn't give it enough time. I'm not sure. Sure. Has Tariq grown at all since the beginning of this series? Not that much. See, that's another thing. Reason why I say I gotta agree with Takari when he says the writers are failing now because for the most part, Michael has been the same character. Like they haven't really done a major character development to change his character and some to be something else. I mean, they sort of did. I think what really messed it up is that Courtney left the show. To be honest with you, because he was still kind of a good kid in season one. He just had did what he had to do a little bit, you know. So I don't know. Uh, LA, Atlanta, any London, and Chirac will be involved in the spinoffs. It makes me question Chicago since Tommy is leaving it, but I mean maybe Tommy leaves and somebody else take it over. That could happen. Medina is the longest cop in power. Facts, that nigga's still alive. He been there since season one, but he just don't be in there as much. So trust Breaking Bad is worth it. I got you because I know a lot of folks say it, but like I said, when I tried to watch it, I wasn't able to get into it. Go back and watch it. I love Snowfall, and Breaking Bad is right up there with Snowfall. All right. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I still watch it. So The Wire is on YouTube. It used to be a BET show before HBO. He was tweaking, trying to go up to Reed's apartment to peep Tommy. Yeah, I remember that. Admitting to damn what did Tariq own up to? Oh, killing ghosts. Tariq admitted to killing ghosts. That's growth. But it ain't no character development really. But okay. But yeah, they dropped the ball on Tariq development. Of course they did. What's the time difference between Force and Ghost? I don't know, bro. It's been changing and shit. Cause I know for a while it was summer up in Forest and it was winter in Ghost. That was like when Ghost was in season three. That was when Ghost was in season three and Force was in season two. So looks like it's maybe a 4 months difference or something like that. Tariq killed his father, or allegedly, he was never a good kid in this series. Not even season one. He had good moments, but was never good. He was a good kid in season one. Everybody didn't do that in season one and two. But what I meant by still good kid, kind of, he still had morals. Like he still was trying to do good. He wasn't just solely trying to be in the game. He was trying to do stuff to betterment of his family and stuff like that. And then things in the game kind of, you know, made made him end up, being like that. Tyrese and Dynamite Ju huh? Force has to still be at least 2 year difference. 2 years? Nah, it's not that much. When Louis called Franklin the devil and he agreed, that was one of the coldest things on the show. Yeah. Snowfall got a whole lot of good scenes like that though, like iconic scenes that you just would remember. The finale was underwhelming. Noma went down way too easy. She did, for sure. Because if you think about it, the drug that Tommy made, it still hasn't made its way in Tariq. So I think when Tariq goes to Chicago to do the job for Tommy, Tommy's gonna send him back with the drug. You talking about Dyer? The Wire was always HBO one overall. Them shows, Breaking Bad is fire. Walter White has the best character development for damn ever down there. Okay. Season 1 and 2, he was doing what most boys do that age, figure out a way to get into some shit. What is the Sopranos rank with all these iconic shows? I don't know. I ain't seen it. Why would Nova's brother agree to work with Tariq? Well, that's good. Nova's brother don't know Tariq. Like he probably never knew who he was, so that could be one of the reasons. And he gave him a hell of a deal. By the way, I fuck with. I just now subscribed. Oh, okay. Appreciate you, man. Been watching you for years. Stay striving for us, my brother, and good luck for by keeping us up to date with what's going on. Appreciate you, my boy Kane. Season 1, he was trying to get Tasha out of prison. Well, he should. It was mostly his fault she was in there. Facts. The Sopranos is top 3 also. Okay, shoot. I mean, I wouldn't know. They got to be at least 2 years because he originally left when he was trying to get into college. Yeah, but Tommy hadn't made it. Um, Let me see. Because it's a couple of things that kind of indicates to letting you know that it wasn't. It's definitely not that many years off. The fact one of them is the fact that Kate Egan was there at one point in season 3. You know what I'm saying? And then season 4, she's not there no more because we know she's in Chicago, and you know, in season 2 of Force. So, with that being said, it would have to be months. Yeah, Franklin admit to all the fucked up shit he done, but in the end, his pride got the best of him. Hell yeah. Karma would never touch Tariq. Stop it. That nigga gonna get a brutal death when it finally happens. Everybody dies or becomes a junkie at some point in Snowfall, except Leon. He stayed the GOAT. Well, Louis didn't become a druggie, or she didn't die, and neither did Oso. Shoot, Sissy didn't die. A lot of folks didn't die, or become a druggie. How would Tariq spin out different from book 2? Well, probably gonna be a little older. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they gave him some facial hair. Like he probably grow a goatee or something. And they might combine him with Tommy and Ghost. That's what I've been pushing, and that's what I think is gonna happen. You said Ghost is not dead, right? I sure did. Forrest returns. He will get the info about Tasha's location, which was the end of Ghost season 3. Yeah. Braden not going to jail is crazy work, also. Oh boy! In Ghost season 3, episode 1, they had a 3-month time jump, which was out them ahead of us by about that much. Yeah, Tariq death is gonna be brutal. Yeah, that nigga gonna get his ass tore up when they found it happened. I don't know if I'm gonna say a beard and a fro, but I do think he's gonna probably grow some facial hair. Season 2, Effie transferred schools and Lauren got out. Got. I figured two school years through this show is why I said New York has to be farther ahead. What do you think about Tariq's last scene in the episode? I think that was Tommy he was talking to. But I'm gonna say this: it's either bad, you know what I'm saying, bad writing. It's either bad writing that they made Tommy call him, or he's calling Tariq there for a particular reason. Could be something related to ghosts. You know what I'm saying? But it absolutely, I believe, was Tommy. Let's see. Scully and Wanda also didn't die. Yeah. Season 2, Effie transferred schools and Lauren got. Okay, I read that. What do you think about the research thing? Read that. Who do you feel like messed everything up in Snowfall? Louis. Everything. You need to teach your bad Tariq how to squabble, for sure. The Tata spinoff is going to definitely be about, it's going to be very similar to Raising Kanan. It's going to be like the modern day Raising Kanan. Yeah, Louis definitely messed everything up. But at the same time, though, folks got to, I try not to be too hard on her because she also helped get the empire to where it was at. Like we can't take that away from her. But where everything went down here was when she did that deal behind Franklin's back. Like if she would have just not did it and been satisfied with what she had, that would have never happened. I mean, eventually, you probably gonna go in that life. You gonna go down anyways, but it would have happened that way. What you think book 5 is coming? What you think book 5 is coming out? You asking me when, or what exactly are you asking about book 5? And when you say book 5, are you referring to influence or another one? Book 5, Family Business, the hottest story. I can already see it. That's not bad. I don't care what nobody says. I know there's no way possible Ghost called Tariq and he answered the phone nonchalantly. Hey, it had to be Tommy. Yeah, of course, it's Tommy. Jerome told them to stay away from cocaine. He did in the beginning of season 1. Damn, might have to rewatch Snowfall after fight night. Man, made me want to rewatch it too, because that thing cold. And I don't know about y'all, but for me, when you watch a show become the life and then you watch it on screen, it makes it that much better for me. Like for shows like Snowfall, All American, like the shows that I actually watch. You know what I'm saying? Later on. Uh, you said everything wasn't Louis' fault. She ain't tell Teddy to rob Saint of his money. Yeah, but like Franklin said, he only robbed her because she did that deal. Because I left, and then I wouldn't. I only left because you did that deal. That's what he said, and that's the truth. She never would have did that deal. Like, and then Jerome should have. You asked me, Jerome take a little bit of a percentage of that because when Louis was first trying to do that, he knew because he said it. Franklin gonna be mad as hell. He knew that. So he should have went ahead and checked his girl and be like, nope, we ain't doing that. If you want to start moving product on your own, you need to find your own plug. Now, if you find your own plug, that's different. But don't try to go and backdoor Franklin on a plug that he got himself to try to make yourself. When they was already doing well, it's not like you were struggling and stuff like that. But you just had to be the boss so bad that you backdoored him like that. So yeah. But I get it though. She didn't at the same time, she didn't really get that mentality until she got shot. So I guess she was thinking after she got shot that, if my fate is gonna go bad, I want it to be in my own. I want it to be from my own mess ups, not because somebody who I'm falling behind messed up. That's the mentality she had. So I kind of get why she did it, but it still doesn't change the fact that her making that move is what led to that. You said what's it like on set? I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. I mean, set for me, set life is dope. Like it's fun as hell. We spoiled, to be honest with you. I mean, if you love your craft and you love the art of acting, I mean, you basically getting paid to do something that you love. It's be hella food there, especially if it's like a big production. Like the budget's pretty nice. You got great food. You eat when you want, snack when you want. You know, you getting to learn different aspects of stuff from different people. You meet all kinds of different people, like your favorite actors, favorite producers or whatever, and stuff on the sets. And for me, it just have from my experience, from all the different things that I've done. It's one thing I think is cool, like some of the people that you always wanted to meet, and then you finally get to meet them, and then certain people I have their experience of, yeah, this person was like this and like this, towards me, and then they were saying like they a bad person or whatever. But for me personally, of all the celebrities and stuff like that I've met and worked with or whatever, I never had a bad experience with no one, and I just think I'm kind of like blessed to be able to say that because I know a lot of people that say they had bad experiences with certain actors and stuff like that. But I'll meet them. I'm like, damn, that was cool as hell to me. So I don't know. Let's see. Do you think Tariq actually stays with Diana? I would say no, bro. I don't think he's gonna stay with her. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if him and Effie still found a way to get back together. But if not that, I think Tariq's gonna find somebody else. Franklin's biggest mistake was thinking Teddy was his friend. That also was a huge mistake. I agree with you. Simone from All American was on Snowfall at the same time. Yeah, she played a completely different character. Facts, she was cold at that. That's what I said. She's a totally different character. But you also got to think during that time she wasn't a major character for neither shows during that time. Like I think she first got introduced to All American in what, season 3? I think I want to make sure I'm not tripping. Trying to make sure I'm not tripping. No, she came in season 2, didn't she? Hmm. It's been a while since I watched it. Trying to remember what season it was because I remember the time when she came, but yeah, she came in season 2. So season 2 was in what, 2019? It aired in 2019. So 2019 would be season 3, I think, of Snowfall, and Simone was in season 4. Well, her real name is dang, what's her real name? I'm trying to remember. She got a boy name. Actually, her Instagram is girl with a boy name. But anyways, that I guess that's not really important. But yeah, but she wasn't. I don't think she was a series regular yet. But yeah, she was on both of those. Also, another one, if you pay attention, that played what's her name? Um, Franklin's first girlfriend. That played. She was her friend. She also was on All American as well, and Snowfall. Let me see. That's what Saint thought. Once Saint told Teddy he was out the game, Teddy was always going to take his money. Yep. That's why he wanted to make. That's why he convinced him to put his money up in the banks so that he can know exactly where it's at and take it from him when he got ready. Yo, was it me or did Carter have that little moment like Alonzo? Yeah, he did. That's what I was saying. And I've been talking about that for a while, that they was making his character just like Denzel from Training Day. Yeah, Jerome was messed up. I ain't like how he didn't stop her. For sure. Yeah. All he had to do was check his girl and be like, look, chill out. You doing too much. And that shit would have never got to that. But he kept letting her do what the fuck she wanted to do. Facts, Franklin ain't had no Canaan to teach him there ain't no friends in these streets. Yeah, yeah. Carter almost gave the Alonzo King Kong speech from training. He did. He was ready. Tariq was never with Diana. I mean, yeah, he was. He slick was. They alluded to Carter and Alonzo several times. Yeah, he even called him Denzel from Training Day on episode what? What was it, 8? Ooh. You loved Anya. He called her and the baby his Hanley. Don't get no more together than that. Right. Tariq still isn't on Ghost level. Well, we all know that. Ghost got a lot of years on him. You said, should Tasha have died this season? I'm gonna say no. And the reason why I'm gonna say no is, and what the reason that I think they kind of didn't take her out too was the fact that the actress Notori was pregnant. So with her being pregnant, it would have been very hard for them to give her the death scene that she deserves, to go out with a bang. So they probably was like, we're gonna have to wait on that. Let's see. Anya catching stray bullets, strays and shy, and I'm guessing you meant shit, went to glory, didn't even graduate or lived her life free. Diana said F you for having her as a mom. Right. It's crazy. Feel like most of Tommy Crew gonna betray him. Maybe. You said, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm just reading something. But yeah, feel like most of Tommy Crew gonna betray him. Maybe that's why he need help to recap. Yeah, I mean he did say he's losing friends when he was in talking on the crew that has it. Uh, yes, Tasha should have. Okay, but as soon as she said she could never be like her mom or Tariq, I knew she was dead before the episode ended. Well, I knew she was dead before that shit started. I just didn't know it was gonna be as soon as she closed that car door. I knew exactly. I knew it was coming right then because I showed y'all. If you paid attention to my what video was that? When I said Diana kills Anya or Effie, I made a video about that, and I showed y'all the doorway where Diana was shooting through, and it looked the exact same as the man up there shooting. I said the man up there shooting, that's undoubtedly Noma's people, and it turned out it was. I was like, who else would Diana be shooting at? We've seen Tariq go. And you actually, if you look at my final predictions right now on my channel now, you'll see that I had it on there. I said on there that because I just knew with it looking like that Diana had to be shooting Anya. I was like, Tariq is probably gonna drop her off somewhere, and while she's walking off wherever to get to her mama, Diana's gonna shoot her, and that's exactly what happened. Pop that. Let's see, where did I leave off at? I feel like a lot of what's kind. 3 likes away from 30. Like if you ain't already. Yep. Maybe that why Too Big could return because his character right now is just a mess. He shows up doing nothing. Anya was a wasted character season. Yeah, kind of. Anya was a straight up victim. Reek tried to save her. He was pissed off when Diana killed her. Yeah, because she was innocent, bro. She really was. Tariq never cheated on any of his girlfriends. He was sleeping with Anya all season because him and Diana were just friends, and that had a one night stand and conceived a child. I mean, low key, he's right. What's up, Havana? Welcome to the live. Tasha isn't gonna die at all. The creator and 50 loved her character. I think her fate is sealed unless she going to Shot Town. Diamond will ride with Tommy to the end. Okay. This show has too many wasted characters. Zion, Mecca, Junior, and Anya. It's probably more than that too. But yeah, you're right. They do have a lot of them. Agreed in your other video when they was telling her shooting up the court you called, that's where she killed the daughter at. Yep, sure did. Exactly, we are talking about that earlier too. At this point, she saw her because she was riding with Tariq. I don't think that's the reason why she did. I think she actually just wanted Noma to feel the pain that they felt. I believe that was legit the reason. But I think Noma should have been 3 steps ahead of it by getting Anya out the country, like taking her ass to Nigeria like she wanted, because no one should have known they wanted back in blood. Facts. Like the moment she killed Monet, she should have located Anya and took her somewhere in high security. That's what they should have done. Like, there's no way 4 people should have been able to come in there and take out your entire army. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have had her put somewhere well put together that it was gonna take like a real military power to come and take her. Um, the writers fucked up Diana's character for no reason, starting with having her staying stuck on Tariq. I wanted to see Diana move on from Tariq years ago. Hmm. I think 2-Bit headed to Chirac. Well, hopefully. That's not really a waste. Folks do that in real life. That is true. Folks do that in real life. Anya could have been the best character if she killed Noma. Season season seemed so rushed. Yeah, this season was like crazy. They did a lot of fumbling. One thing we haven't noticed though, some of the pointless pills always open the door for somebody to come back for them to have a kill them too. Like the scream if you haven't, if you think Reek's street name should be Ty Fleece. Ty Fleece. You think Davis is gonna start sleeping with Diana? Stop it, dude. And they're not gonna. I can guarantee you that's not gonna happen. Guarantee you. No, once that hustle up to you, you've been a street nigga all your life, and now you want to call the police. Who are you referring to with that? Should Monet have been killed last season? Uh, I mean, I say, mm, I say no. I just think them not knowing that this was going to be the last season kind of messed stuff up. They probably was going to have a different, plot set for the season 5, but uh, it hit them at the last second like that, you know, they they had to do it. They had to do what they had to do. Should have, um, but don't you think in season 3, Noma character has changed from the boss queen fan to like soft? Yeah, she definitely lost a lot of power. Like she didn't seem powerful at all. She gained a little bit more strength when she took out Monet, but yeah, nobody wasn't fearing Nova. It would have been easy to come get me, but all you niggas is gonna stay right here with my baby until I come back. Huh? It does seem like they rushed it, but it's only because they put everything together. For the whole power universe, who we think got got done dirty in terms of the way they got taken out. Well, Sean definitely got done dirty. Sean got done dirty. Proctor got done dirty. Uh, you can well for sure Raina did. To be honest with you, Angela did too. And I know a lot of folks might not agree with that, but at the end of the day, Angela was the MVP because if it wasn't for Angela, all of them would have won down. Let's be real. So we got to put a little respect on Angela's name. Zeke definitely got done dirty for sure. That sucked what happened to him. And our most recent one, Anya. I mean, that sucked what happened to her. The man said, "What? Yeah, but this nigga is trolling. He ain't no way in the hell down sleeping with no Davis. That's not happening. For one thing, it's not gonna happen because 50 Cent is not gonna allow somebody twice somebody's age do sex scenes on there. He don't like stuff like that. So it's not gonna happen. Nova should have left with her brother, but she decided to call the police. Yeah, she at least survived. For me, it's Howard. He was just trying to help the fam. Then boom. You see this shit? Hey, you ain't lying. They did Howard dirty too. They definitely did him. Well, Rock did him dirty. Shot the shit out of his ass. Had to be done. I would try to make a case that I know y'all ain't gonna agree with because it's slick ain't true, but I can make a case of it. They did my nigga Ronnie wrong. All my nigga Ronnie wanted was his work. That's it. All Rock had to do was leave my nigga alone and let him have his work. That's it. If Monet got killed last season, then Tasha and Yasmin would have been wiped out in part one, and Tariq getting revenge on all of them, and Reek is being alone. I mean, yeah, that would have made a good story, but why would that equal to Tasha and Yas being wiped out? Howard's gonna throw one of the brothers under the bus. More than likely he was. Zeke was a straight victim. He didn't even know he was until it was too late. Yep, he was too. And then let's not forget he's not the brightest of characters. Just because that happens in real life, that doesn't mean that's okay or no. The point is Diana played herself by not moving on with her life from Tariq. Speaking, I just press send. I don't read it. Okay. It's all good, bro. I get it. Shoot, I send. I be doing typos all the time. They wasted Tasha shooting Monet. True. Didn't do nothing with that. I was happy when. That's why I keep saying that I think Monet's dying in episode 9. That's why I said I believe a lot of the second part they reshot that last minute. I'm still gonna hold on to that. I think they did. Ronnie was a real simple yet complicated dude, but his downfall was that he was too extreme as the big dog. I'm the big dog, nigga. That's what you don't get. You snitching on to need for the Vanessa? That ain't no big dog shit. That's bitch shit. He ain't lying. That was bitch shit. Like my nigga, Ronnie, you my nigga, but you can't be doing that, bro. You cannot be telling on the homies about telling the girl, so a homie girl, what he doing. Like that's bitch shit. You don't do that. Is Power recreating Rock, Marvin, and Lulu with yes they are. I called that a while back. That's exactly what they're doing. But honestly, in my opinion, it would have been a realistic ending if Noma ran and not called the cops because Noma already got citizenship. She already lost her daughter. Why do I think they reshot Monet dying? Because, like I said, um, if you look at Michael Rainey's hair during the break, before the big break, he had his hair out. Then he all of a sudden cut it. And then, like I was looking at, I was showing them early on my first live. If you pay attention, Michael Rainey's hair has always been clean cut with nice waves. If you look at his hair now in the later episodes, it's not as crisp. You know what I'm saying? His waves not blinging like how it used to be, and that's because when you have hair like that, when you grow your hair out, like my hair is very similar to how Mike when I used to wear a clean cut how Michael Rainey's hair is wavy like that, that's how my hair is. But if I was to cut my hair right now, it wouldn't be wavy because when you grow your hair for so long, you're not gonna it's not gonna be like that. So his hair wasn't as wavy, so that tells me that I believe they possibly went back and reshot some stuff. And also, for them to fumble so many things, the only thing that makes sense to me is they had to do a different ending since they found out that was the last season. Like, for instance, what is the purpose of them having, you know, Tasha shoot Monet and it don't end up mounting to anything? I would say the reason why is because they had to close the storyline quicker than they wanted to, and now they just had to make do with what they had. Yo, exactly. I was about to say who was in the right in that argument, Neek or Ronnie. I say definitely Neek was right. Ronnie was down low for that. Yeah, you just can't. That's just part of the bro code, bro. That's just something you never do. You do not snitch to the homie's girl about what he's doing. That's none of your business. If she finds out, cool, but you don't go and tell her. I'm glad Kane handled that for his mom and everyone came back together. Yeah. Did they do a good job setting up the next spinoff for this episode? No, but hey, they did what they could. I thought in the later episodes it was less wavy because he was starting to grow out his fro since he knew the show was ending. But it wasn't still a fro though. It still was clean cut. It wasn't a fro. Like if he was going out a fro, his hair would have been a little higher than that. Especially that last thing. Go back and look at that very last thing. That's nowhere near fraud. Like it takes for them to film Power. It takes about they be filming for like 6 months, sometimes maybe even a little longer. If he was growing his hair the entire time, his hair would have been much longer than that. He grew that hair because keep in mind they finished filming season 4 in sometime in 2023. He grew that hair from 2023 all the way to 2024, maybe July, August of this year, and then he cut it. So that's what that was. His hair would have been much longer than that. What the fuck has Diana ever done for Tariq? For starters, he killed Zion for her, saved her in that bar shootout in season 1. Yep. In my opinion, Drew should have been the one who saves Kane, not Monet, because they was at odds in part 1. And Anya lives, but Kane kills Noma and Monet takes the blame, and it ends where it began. Yeah, I originally thought Monet was going to jail, but my boy Takari was constantly telling me Monet's not the type to go to jail. She's gonna go out bussing, and he was right. Diana has only ever caused problems for Tariq, if you ask me. Even in today's episode, she apologized to him, and he's like, "It's all good." Yeah, like when Lorenzo in jail, now Monet in jail for life. Because what's the point of her getting shot and living just for her to die 9 episodes later? I agree, Wade, and that's why I said I believe they reshot it. I know Tariq said Diana many times. You're telling me that's as if I didn't watch the show. Yeah, gotta peep that hair and pay attention, like the difference of it. Would it really matter if Monet found out Tasha shot her? Tariq took the blame and she forgave him. Yeah, it would matter because see, I think it'll matter at least a little bit because she knows Tariq. She don't really know Tasha, and you just never know if Kane found out about that. Kane might just wouldn't like it and just went off and acted on his own and got her. It just, the anticipation of us knowing that, even if she didn't retaliate, it just would have been nice to know what, Monet's take would have been on that about finding out that it was Tasha who shot her. Monet should have died in season 3. The writers wrote Tasha returning to kill her for nothing. Okay, yeah. I think how he broke down the business to Noah's brother that was gonna happen. He just gotta watch and see how he put it together because the read spoke as if everybody knew his plan already. What I thought he would do. You know. To be frank, a lot of the people in on this screen and all around you don't watch the show for real. These comments are formed based on internet screenshots. If that's the case, Ghost never found out Tommy and Tasha went to Angie's apartment to kill her. Yeah, but that's like not the same thing though. It just because see the difference between that is them is the writers fumbling on what could have been a nice storyline to see what would happen if she found out, opposed to that not mattering that Tasha and Tommy went to Angela's apartment because Angela still died. So, and then Ghost, later on end up letting it go. So that kind of don't matter the same. Like to figure out what Ghost's reaction would have been knowing he did that. Well, we know what his reaction was once he knew Tommy killed her. So that's not the same thing. Yeah, I agree. Not everything get found out, but I do think that's something that they could have used to intrigue the viewers on a different storyline, of things to happen. But I mean, like I said, I believe the writers kind of was it kind of wasn't their fault to a certain extent because they decided to make it the last season out of nowhere. Now I'm trying to figure out if Effie running the school does she take the business to Stanford. Well, she's not going to Stanford now because she doesn't have the money for it. She's staying there in Stanford. That's you. I don't know. Maybe you missed that. The money that she had saved for it, she gave to Kane. Yeah, yeah. So he can leave town with. Well, what time is it? Boy, it's two. I've been doing this screen for Lord. My other one was an hour and something. I've been doing this with Eddie for 4 hours now. Think I'm about to get ready to jump up off here, y'all. It's always been a pleasure, We definitely gonna be doing it again. Even though, we got a break, I'm still gonna be doing live streams and stuff for, future predictions, the power trivia show, the game show that I'm gonna be doing. And like I said, I'm for the people that may be interested. Maybe some of y'all won't be. If you're not interested in that type of thing, it's cool. But I'm gonna tap into NBA talks and stuff too. But that's another thing I really enjoy. Doing NBA debates and stuff like that. So, yep, that's something else that I'm gonna be introducing. But yeah, like I said, shout out to all of y'all for coming through. Appreciate you. And yeah, oh, Kane, me and you gonna have a battle, nigga. Cause even though I live in LA, I hate them niggas, and it's cause LeBron there. So and good damn well them niggas ain't winning nothing. Stop it. Then why you got the Lakers winning it all if you hate LeBron? That's crazy. But you said what about the power voiceover thing? What are you talking about? Which what saying are you referring to? Well, yeah, I don't got Kobe as the GOAT, but he's definitely. I got me personally. I think Kobe. I got Kobe like my number two or three. But yeah, I think you was gonna do voiceover video. Oh, you right, bro. With this downtime, yeah, I should definitely start that. I appreciate you remembering that and putting that out there. Doing like a comedy audio series of retracking, starting from Power season one, and just doing my own like recap or voiceovers and stuff for it. Yeah, I think that'll be cool and it'll be funny as hell. So yeah, I might still do that. Like I said, I'm gonna do an episode or two, put it out there, see how well it do, and if it does good enough and people say they want to see more of it, I'll continue to do it. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, CG, that's gonna be on my bucket list to go ahead and do that. But yeah, though, y'all. Like I said, I gotta get ready to get up out of here because I still gotta wash some damn clothes. Gotta get up in the morning. My ass barely be sleeping though, but yeah, cat to the Knicks. Me personally, I think that makes them better. I know a lot of folks saying no because he's soft, but how I look at it is Julius Randle was always hurt, so they still did fairly well without Julius Randle. And if they can add Cat to the lineup and he actually can bring them something, you know what I'm saying? And especially if they can toughen him up, I think that helps them. But hey, yeah, I was about to get up off here, man. Your little ass supposed to be asleep anyway, nigga. 12 year old up at whatever. If you in the East Coast time, it's 5. Yeah, I'll be going live again for sure. I can't say exactly when, but for sure I'll still be doing them. How you ain't got school, little nigga? It's about to be Friday. You should. What your ass ain't out of school for? Okay. Why are y'all out for 4 days though? Somebody said that nigga got suspended. Hey, he probably did. Nick's my son was out of school all last week. Oh, so what is this like? Shouldn't be winter break, fall break. I'm guessing. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, bro, and enjoy your break. But yeah, I'll definitely be going live and stuff, and then just pay attention to like my community and stuff like that. Because typically when I'm about to go live, I'll always let people know at least 12 hours ahead of time on my community. I'll say going live at whatever time, so you'll know. Today is Friday. Who knows? Maybe I'll go live Sunday, Monday, something like that. But yeah, like I said, always a pleasure. Going being on here with you guys and stuff like that. Appreciate everybody coming through. But yeah, I got to go ahead and start wrapping up stuff because I got stuff to do for in the morning. But yeah, until next time, good peeps.